Good evening and welcome to the Kids Public Speaking Conference 2025. It is so amazing to have all of you join me this evening at the Kids Public Speaking Academy. We have special guests and they're all kids today, right? Each person is going to be speaking, delivering presentations, and they are our guest speakers for today. So if you're joining us on YouTube or you're joining us on LinkedIn or Instagram, we want to say thank you for joining us. It's going to be an amazing time, and we honor and appreciate your presence. So if you have a child that is between the ages of 7 and 12, and you want them to have speaking confidence, you want to teach them how to speak confidently, how to hold their own, right? When they're having conversations out there, you want them to be able to stand in front of the public and speak confidently. Then you want to register them for the Kids Public Speaking Academy, KPSA as we like to call it. And today we have our first set of graduates graduating today and delivering their presentations as they are guest speakers on this particular show. So you're going to be seeing our children come and do their thing. And today they're going to be telling us beautiful and interesting stories. So if you have any comments, please drop them in chat. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us who you hear supporting. So if you're here supporting Imisioluwa, let's know. If you're here supporting Dareno, Mudhafa, Jadine, if you're here supporting Chinachetam, Sophia, Kayla, just let us know. David or me, I'm a child. Thank you for coming. Okay, my name is Adeola Babatunde, and I'm the communications expert and public speaking coach, and I'm here to hold these children as they deliver their presentations today. Today, I have the honor of bringing to the podium the very first speaker of the day. And the very first speaker of the day happens to be my own son. Yes, he's my own son. Thank you. MC says, I'm here for Mbemena Martins. Thank you. I'm here bringing my own son. David has been a member of KPSA long before KPSA. This is actually not our first edition, but this is the upgraded version. And David is our very first speaker. I'm so proud to be introducing David as our first speaker for today. And as David is introduced, I'm going to read his bio. And then David will take us away. Okay, he's going to take us away. So give me a minute. So David, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been amazing. All right. Okay. All right. So David is going to be presenting our very first speaker, David Babatunde. So David Babatunde is 12 years old. His hobbies are drawing, reading adventure stories, and playing soccer. His favorite subject is social studies. David dreams of becoming a software engineer and animator. And a fun fact about David is that he likes to draw during his free time, and he likes to color with Ohuhu markers, as he likes to call them. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome David Babatunde as he delivers his presentation. Over to you, David.
Just then, smell thick black smoke came to his nose, and he rushed out of his room to investigate.
David, 1 second, please. Just let me confirm. Don't say anything.
Please, can you?
Please, can you all confirm you can hear David? Say something, David.
Hello. Please, can you all confirm that you
Please,
can
can
hear
you all
me?
confirm you can hear?
Okay, I see. Yes, you
Okay,
can.
I
Okay,
see.
so David, please go ahead.
David.
Okay. Now, the smell of thick black smoke came to Jack's nose, and just then he ran out of his room to check what the cause of this was. He went to the kitchen, which would be the normal source for anyone to think something was burned, but he found nothing. He went to the living room and the dining room. House, nothing was burning, even though there was a lamp burning. He went then to the laundry, where he saw it, the washing machine, set ablaze in a fire, lighting the entire laundry room up. He rushed quickly to get the fire extinguisher, but it wasn't there. He ran to the emergency room, to the garage, but he found nothing. Then he ran to the cell phone and called the firefighters, but there was a problem. There was no service. He tried his best, ran to get his own cell phone, but nothing worked. Later on, he rushed out of the house and ran to his neighbors to use their cell phone instead, and that worked. The firefighters rushed as quickly as they could, but not before the fire could completely burn down the laundry. The fire had completely burnt all the clothes and accessories in there, but most importantly, Jack's family was safe, as he had safely evacuated all of them from the house. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Mute your mic.
Mute your mic. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much, David. That was beautiful. Thank you. All right, so now we're moving on to Kayla Cuckoo. We're moving on to Kayla now. Kayla is going to be coming on the screen. Oh, hold on. Kayla is going to be coming on the screen to deliver her presentation. All right, Kayla. We're having Kayla in a bit.
You're on mute.
Kayla, can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you now.
Okay, fantastic. So Kayla, I'm going to read your bio, and when I'm done reading your bio, you can go ahead, okay? All right. So Kayla Cuckoo is 10 years old, gymnastics and playing football. Sometimes she even scores goals. Kayla's favorite subject is math, and she especially loves solving percentages, and she thinks they're weirdly fun. Kayla's dream job is to be an actress. Yes, Kayla likes lights, camera, and then Kayla. A fun fact about Kayla is that her brother is very naughty, but she loves him more than all the books in her room. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a warm welcome to Kayla Cuckoo? Kayla, your time starts now.
As I was coming down to the kitchen, something weird happened, and you will never believe what happened. My name is Kayla Cuckoo, and I'm about to tell you what happened. What happened was weird. Anything you can call it. But just so you know, it was still weird. I had to call my mum and my grandma to come down because there was water everywhere, and they didn't believe me. By the time they got down, there was nothing there. And Before they came down, my clothes were wet as well. But then by the time they came down, they were just dry, mysteriously. And they came down and they said, Kayla, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know, there was water. And when they were coming back up, I said, stop. And water was coming everywhere. It was coming from the tap, the fridge, the water and the milk. And not the milk, and the water from the fridge was coming down from the toilets, from the tap, from everywhere. We had to call the plumber, the firefighters, but it had 2 hours till they came. We almost had to swim, but luckily we had 2 tanks in the house for swimming. I gave it to my little brother because he's got asthma, which isn't good, and I gave it to my grandma. And me and my mum, we had goggles and we had like some of those things that they go for scuba diving, and we used that to breathe, to swim. We had to get all our electronics and put them outside in a bag. And when the firefighters and the plumber actually came, the problem was water was clogging the tap and the toilets, but the fridge, we don't know what happened there. It was just coincidence, we guess. And then they took out all of it and they put it in a plastic bag and they took out all the dirt, and it was for free. My mum didn't have to pay anything because it wasn't our fault. It just went in there. I'm done.
Thank you so much, Kayla, on that presentation about the water. That was beautiful. Thank you. All right, so now we're moving on to Dara Eno. Dara Eno, are you ready for us? Please unmute your mic. I'm going to read your bio now, and when I read your bio, you will share your presentation. Okay? All right, so Dara Eno Edidiong is 9 years old. Darino, can you hear me? Can you say something? Can you say something? Can you hear me? Okay, I can't hear you, Darino. Say something. Can anybody hear Darino? Let me just check. Mudhafa, very quickly. Can you hear Darino? Mudhafa, can you hear Darino? What's going on? I can't hear myself, but I think that Darino, if you can hear me, if anyone can hear Darino, please type yes in chat. Okay, Darino, if you can hear me, just type yes in chat. If anybody can hear Darino, please could you type yes in chat? Yes, we can. Okay. Chisom, I think Chisom says yes, we can. Okay, Chisom is typing. Chisom is typing. Yes, we can. Okay, fantastic. Darina can be heard. All right, so I'll read his bio and then he will deliver. Okay. Darina Edidiong is 9 years old. He's 9 years old. His hobbies are reading, drumming, solving questions, meditating on God's words, and watching movies. His favorite subject is mathematics. Darina dreams of becoming a scientist. And a fun fact about him, Darina loves solving questions and he's the best in math in his class. He's also a lovable soul. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Dara Eno Edidio. Darina, over to you. You can start, Darina.
Darino Edidion. And my story is I want to talk about where I went on Good Friday. Where I went first, I went to Easter Wonder. We saw when Jesus died, when Jesus was in the tomb, when Jesus took the key from hell. And we also saw a museum inside the Easter Wonder. when then we now went to the National Museum. In the National Museum, I saw ancient staffs, crowns, ancient instruments, ancient, and I saw ancient instruments, and I saw ancient statues, and that is the end. Thank you.
Edidion, thank you so much for that short presentation on the museum. All right, now we have Jaden Amara Ibi. Jaden, where are you? Jaden is here. She's going to be giving us her presentation. I will read Jaden's bio and then Jaden will take us away. Right? Okay, Jaden, can you please confirm that you can hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm going to read Jaden's bio now, and she's going to take us away. Jaden Amaraibi is 12 years old. Jaden loves reading, drawing, dancing, swimming, and tennis. Jaden's favorite subject is science, and her dream job is to become a psychologist. The fun fact about Jaden is that she likes to invent dance routines. Jaden, you must teach me one of these someday. And Jaden loves to create music and imaginary worlds in her spare time. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please, with a warm welcome, Jaden Amara Ibi. Jaden, your time starts now.
I was walking home one day when I saw my favorite bookstore closing down. My name is Jaden Amarabi, and today I'll be talking about the old bookstore. The bookstore has been around before I was even born, and it has been through a lot, so I was sad to see it go. I asked the owner why it was shutting down, and he said that the books he's selling were not popular anymore. I thought to myself how I could help, and I got some money over my birthday, so I used it to buy the bestsellers. I also advertised the older books, and when I came around the bookstore the next week, I saw it was packed full of customers who had gone to online shopping because of the lack of bookstores. I was happy that I helped the old man and his store. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaden, for that beautiful presentation on the bookstore. Thank you so much, Jaden. Now we move on to Martins in Bimina. We have Martins in Bimina, and after Martins, we have another guest. All right, Martins Chisom in Bimina, how are you? Please confirm that you can hear me, Martins, as I attempt to read your CV. Martins, can you hear me? You're by Martins, can you hear me? Martins, please try to say something. Is anybody else hearing Martins? Is it just me? Okay, I'm not certain I can hear. Please, can anybody hear Martins? Right, so I think I'll move to the next speaker. Martins, we may have to try this again. Martins, can you unmute your mic? Or are you using a different device? Let me see. Okay, so Jaden came back on. Just give me 1 second. Let's see. Martins, can you? Okay, I think maybe Martins may not currently be on seat. So we're going to move on to Imisiolua Babatunde. Okay. Hold on 1 minute. Let me see. I'm going to move on to Imisiolua Babatunde because I can't seem to see Martins. I can't seem to hear Martins speaking. So I'm just going to do that. All right, so Imisiolua Babatunde, I'm going to read your bio. Give me 1 second. I'm going to read your bio and have you join us, okay? All right, so Matters will come back to you. I can't hear you, and would really love to hear everything that you have to say to us today. So hopefully we'll come back to you, okay? All right. Let me see. Just 1 second. All right, Initialwa, can you say something?
Hello?
Say again.
Hello?
Can anyone hear Initialwa? Can you please type in chat if you can hear her? Okay, can anybody please confirm that you can hear Initialwa? Say something.
Hello?
Please confirm in chat if you can hear Initialwa. Say something again, please.
Hello?
Kayla is typing. Kayla says yes. Okay, so if Kayla can hear them, we're good. All right. I'm going to read Inise's bio, and once I read her bio, Inise will start. Okay. And yes, I'm proud to say that Inise is my second born and daughter, and she's gracing the stage with her presentation. So Inise Oluwa Babatunde is 9 years old. Her hobbies are drawing, painting, handball, and watching Netflix. Imisioluwa's favorite subject is history. Her dream job is to become an artist and become the president of the World Bank. Imisi likes to play with her friends and family, and she also likes to draw paper dolls and many more things. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Imisioluwa Babatunde. Imisi, your time starts now.
I felt hungry. I rushed upstairs, realizing that my mom had said, before you do anything, explained to me that I had eaten fertilized chemical rice. That when it was being transported in the farm, there was chemical liquid on the rice. And the person washing the rice did not wash it well.
Hold on. Stop. Hold on. Hold on.
So,
Sorry.
so
Sorry,
I'm getting feedback. That's music cannot be heard.
Imisi, please say something. Imisi, please say something.
Hello?
Okay, come to my system.
Okay, come to my system.
I'll
Come
turn my
to
system
instead.
Okay?
I'll
Don't
turn my
worry, stay there.
system to for you.
I'll turn my
Okay? Don't worry, stay there.
Calm down.
I'll turn my system for you.
I'll turn my system for you. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of feedback that a couple of you couldn't hear Emisi. So we're going to try again, and she's going to start again. Okay, I will use a different device this time around. Okay, just give her 1 minute. Most likely use a different device. Move this one. Can you see yourself?
One hot afternoon as I came back from school, I felt very hungry. I rushed upstairs to go and change. Upon realizing my mom said, when you come back from school, you should change before anything else. I came downstairs and entered the kitchen. Upon entering the kitchen, I saw a pot of jollof rice and chicken on the stove. I quickly served myself and went to do my homework. 1 spoon, 2 spoons, 3 spoons. I felt a sharp pain in my stomach. I quickly called my mom and told her about my situation. She called the hospital and the ambulance arrived. Immediately where I ended up next. Good evening, everyone. My name is Michelle Newman Babatunde, and today I'm going to be telling you how I survived a food poisoning incident. Upon entering the hospital, the doctors were rushing me into my room. They told me that I had food poisoning. Me and my mom were scared. We thought I was not going to make it. But thankfully, we had a great doctor. He did surgery, and luckily, I was safe. I stayed in the hospital for 3 days. On the fourth day, we left the hospital with a warning that my mom should trash the bag of rice in everyone's presence and make sure that no one cooks that bag of rice ever again. When we got home, my mom trashed the bag of rice in our presence and everyone was told to never cook it again. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, that is how I survived a food poisoning incident. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Yolua. Thank you, thank you. That was brilliant. Thank you. All right, thanks to Imisiolua. I hope you can all hear me. Let's see. All hear me? I hope you are all able to hear her. Were you all able to hear her? Okay, okay. Please, can you all confirm that you were able to hear Imisiolua? Can anybody just type in chat and just say they were able to hear Imisiolua when oh yeah, you heard her from the beginning to the end, right? Kayla says yes. Can somebody else type? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Darina. Okay, excellent. All right, so we're going to go to the next person now. And the next person we're having is, so I don't know if Martins is here now. Thank you so much. Martins, are you here now? I'm hearing that the room is full. So we'll try to take some, so some of you, yes, Martins is here now. So we're going to take Martins now, if he's ready. Is Martins ready now? Should I give Martins a minute? I'll give Martins a minute so he can settle in, okay? I'll give Martins a minute, but Martins is here now. He's here now. All right, so I will move to Mudhafa. Mudhafa, please unmute your mic. Before that, I will read your bio and you will speak. Okay? I'll read your bio. Yeah, there he is. Hello, Mudhafa. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So, Mudhafa, once I read your bio, you deliver your presentation, okay? So, Mudhafa Himid is 11 years old. Mudhafa loves football, spending time with family and friends. His favorite subject is math. He dreams of becoming a footballer, a chef, or an astronaut. Yes, and he's gonna cook for me. And Mudhafa loves, he's very sociable and he likes meeting new people to be friends with. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please, with a warm welcome, Mudhafa Himid. Mudhafa, over to you.
Hello, today I will be telling you about the game we played this Sunday. Today it started off at 2-0. We still had high hopes. We all kept on saying we will win this, we will win. And then lucky enough, I scored a goal in the 20th minute. Then after, my friend Jackson scored another goal just in time. Then after, it was half time. But then we kept on fighting and trying to score another goal. We kept on hitting the post, the crossbar, so did the other team. But then in the last minute, my friend Leo scored the last goal. We were all celebrating as the fans were cheering. Everybody was cheering like, yeah, let's go. Oh, no. Hello?
Mudhafa, are you done?
Yeah.
Mudhafa, are you done?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. So Mudhafa just told us a beautiful story about football. So thank you so much, Mudhafa, for that beautiful presentation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to move on to Shorefumi. Shorefumi, it is your turn. Okay? Shorefumi, it is your turn. I'm going to read her bio, and once I'm done with her bio, Shorefumi is going to deliver her presentation. Shorefumi, can you say a word so I can know that you're there? Please say something so I can know that you're there. I can see you, but I want to be sure that you can be heard. Can anybody please confirm that they can hear Shorefumi? Please, can anyone confirm that they can hear Shorefumi? Okay, Martins is back now. So Martins will call you. Sure, can you say something? Want to confirm that we can hear you? I could see her, but I couldn't hear her. I see that Martins is sitting ready. Martins, I can see you. Martins, can you hear me? Martins, please confirm if you can hear me. Don't worry, people. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty, but it'll all be sorted. I can see that Martins is frozen. Shorefumi, I can't seem to. Oh yeah, I can see you now. Can you say something? Either you or Martins, please say something. Okay, so I think the network is dealing a great blow. Sherifumi, can you say something? Okay, so while we're waiting for Sherifumi and Martins, I would see if we can go to Sophia. Sherifumi, I can see your mouth moving, but it seems like you're muted. Can anybody hear Sherifumi? I don't think I'm not hearing you. So I don't. Feedback I'm getting is that we can't hear you, Sherifumi. So I'm going to attempt to go to Sophia so we can maximize our time and see if we can hear Sophia. Sophia, can you hear me? Can you say something? I want to confirm that I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear Sophia loud and clear. Excellent. Okay, so Sophia, we're going to take you now. I will read your bio, Sophia, and then you will deliver your presentation, okay? Just give me a minute. Okay, so we're on to Sophia. Give me 1 second. All right. So Sophia Shegun is 11 going on 12. And her hobbies are singing, playing musical instruments, creating songs, reading and riding her scooter. She also loves to swim and use her laptop. Sophia's favorite subject is English and the Yoruba Bible, knowledge, computer, and handwriting. So she has a couple of favorite subjects actually. Her dream job is to become a singer, a musician, a judge in the court, and a businesswoman. The fun fact about Sophia is she loves music. She loves singing and playing musical instruments. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only Sophia Shegun. Sophia, your time starts now.
Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. I want to tell you a story about water. I woke up very early in the morning at 5:30 a.m. on a Friday morning. I wanted to go and take my bath. Uh-oh! Oh, everywhere got flooded. Oh, how am I going to get to school? So I woke my mommy up and said, Mommy, 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 mommy. She rubbed her hands and said, Sophia, what do you want? I told her, Mama, there's water everywhere. She take on one foot. There's water everywhere. So she told me to call my brother and sister to mop and squeeze, mop and squeeze, mop and squeeze. In a few minutes later, they were done. And I could take my bath and go to school very early at 6:30 a.m. Thank you for listening. My name is Sophia. Thank you.
Sophia, thank you so much for that very energetic mop and clean, mop and clean. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now let's see if we can get Martins and Sherifumi back. Thank you very much, Sophia. Thank you. All right. Martins and Sherifumi, let's try again. I'm not muted. I'm not sure why. Delphine, I'm trying to add Delphine. Delphine, is this Martins? Sherifumi, I'm trying to add you again. So now we have Sherifumi on the screen. We have Martins on the stream. I'll join another device. Okay, so Sherifumi says she'll join another device because I can't hear her. I want to believe the test. This is in Martins. Okay. I'm his sister, yeah. So if Martins can join, if he can join on the device that you are on, that'd be good. Okay. Okay, so we have Martins and Sherifumi. We're just going to wait for them for a few minutes and see if they can join us. So we want to thank, not in the same location. Oh, I see. Okay. So then we can take, so you, yeah, thank you so much. If you're not in the same location, we would just, we would wait for Martins to join, but we'll move you to the YouTube room, okay? Thank you very much. All right. So now we are just hanging in there to see if Delphin, I can hear Delphin. Who's Delphin? Sherifumi, is this you? Martins, is this you?
No, it's Nathan.
Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Nathan, today you're joining us as a guest, right? So I hope you listened and enjoyed our presentations. All right, we'll talk soon, Nathan. Thank you. Yes, that's our new students, Nathan. It's nice to see you, Nathan. Welcome. All right. So now, while we're waiting for Jaden, or while we're waiting for, my apologies, Martins and Sherifumi, I want to assure you that the children have gone through 12 weeks of understanding their body language. Martins, can you say something? 12 weeks of training, understanding their body language. Martins, can you say something? Excellent. Thank God we have Martins now. So Martins is going to deliver his presentation. Yay, Martins made it against all odds. I love this spirit. So Martins, I'm going to read your bio. And once I'm done reading your bio, go ahead. Okay? Yes, Martins, I can hear you. All right, so Sheena Chetam Martins in Birmingham. He's 11 years old. He loves playing football and watching movies. His favorite subject is basic science, and he dreams of becoming a footballer. A fun fact about Martins is he loves to play around with his friends and he loves playing PS5. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Martins Chisom Mbemina. Martins, over to you. Your time starts now. Right, so I think Martins is frozen. Is frozen. Martins is frozen. And we're doing our absolute best to make sure that Martins, speaks today. So I'm also gonna try Sherifumi again. Sherifumi, he's frozen. I can't hear him. Yes, Kayla. I can't hear him either. He's frozen. So I'm gonna try and see if we can have Sherifumi. Sherifumi, I can hear you now. You can turn on your camera. I can hear you now. Sherifumi.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it on.
Yes, turn on your camera. Oh, I could do it for you from here.
Yeah, because I'm so
Wait, no, I can't do it from here. So everyone, the network is doing what it knows how to do best, but we're going to keep trying to give our children an opportunity. If you know you have a nephew, a niece, a friend, for the children who are listening, or for the parents who are listening, a child, and you want this child to improve their public speaking, you want this child to gain confidence speaking in front of others, you send them to the Kids Public Speaking Academy. We're going to leave our contact details in the comments, either on YouTube or LinkedIn or Instagram, or you can go to the URL, to the link in bio on Instagram. We'll drop links to how you can contact us and register your children, because every child needs this. Okay, so if you know that your child needs some work, needs some improvements with speaking in public, please ensure to register them. Unfortunately, we may have to bring.
can you please turn? Sorry, can you please turn on my camera for me because it's not working from my side. So.
Yes, so unfortunately, I can't do that from here. I can only mute and unmute. I thought I could turn on the camera too, but I can't do that from here. Yeah. So Maybe you're gonna just deliver the presentation without your camera on if you can turn it on. Can we try that?
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so I'm going to read your bio and then we're going to start, okay? Unfortunately, you can't see Shay for me, but we're going to hear her voice. We want her to deliver because she has worked so hard at this. All right, so Jesus Sherefumi Oladipo is 11 years old. Her hobbies are reading, adventure stories, writing stories, watching shows with her siblings and parents. Her favorite subject is home economics, English language, and mathematics. So, Sherefumi has three favorite subjects. She dreams of becoming a robotic engineer. And the fun fact, Sherefumi can run, and she is the tallest in her class. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the tallest girl in her class, Jesu Sherefumi Oladipo. Sherefumi, your time starts now.
As she woke up that morning, she saw her hair on the bed. Good day, everyone. My name is Olaipo Jenshifumi, and today I'm going to tell you a story. One day, there lived a girl who had very long, fair hair that she was very proud of. She brushed it every day and loved her hair. Well, she always bragged about how long and beautiful her hair was. There was a girl in her school who had very short hair, and she always liked to make fun of her, saying, "Oh, your hair is so short, it could never be as long as mine," not knowing that the girl was a witch. One day, the girl who had short hair had enough, and the night when everybody in the village was sleeping, she went to her backyard and prepared a potion, and she sneaked into the girl who had long hair's house, and she put the potion on her hair. When the girl woke up the next morning, all her hair was on the bed. She screamed. The story shows why it is not good to bully others. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sherifumi. Indeed, it is not good to bully others. Thank you, Sherifumi. Unfortunately, we couldn't see you, but I really, really wish that we could. All right. Thank you very, very, very much. All right. So now moving on to Martins. I hope we're able to see and hear Martins now. Martins, can you please say a word so I can confirm that we can hear you? Martins? Okay. Hmm. Okay. So the internet is acting up, and we are still trying to get Martins to come and join us on this presentation. And so I hope you've learned a thing or two from all the children who have spoken today. I hope you've learned that, a thing or two from their stories and how they've presented. We have a lot of adults who may not be able to do this yet. If you can't do this yet, don't worry. Please send us a message. We have a class for adults as well. So please ensure that you follow us on our social media at Public Speaking for Women on Instagram, at Adela Babatunde on LinkedIn, and Adela Babatunde on YouTube. Please follow us, send us a message, and join the class. Martins, can you please say a word? Say something so I can be sure that we can hear you. All right. I think Martin's network today may be having more challenges than required. So, Martins, unfortunately, we are going to have to round up. But I want to say thank you to the parents of all the children that presented today. Thank you to David's mom, my humble self. Thank you to Kayla, his mom. Thank you to Jaden's mom. Martins, can you hear me now? Martins, can you say something? Oh, okay. So I guess we just have to move it. I keep trying, okay? So I want to say thank you to all the parents. Thank you to Jaden's mom. On to Mrs.
Hello.
Amarai B. Yes, Martins. Oh, wow. Fantastic. You made it. Okay, Martins, I've introduced you before. Can you just go ahead and deliver your presentation?
Good
Martins, go
afternoon,
ahead.
everyone. When I woke up in the afternoon, I went to my mom's room and told her there's no water. When I woke up in the afternoon to tell my mom that there's no water in the house, when I went, I told her to give me 1,000 naira. So I'll go buy the pure water, and you won't believe what happened. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mbemna Kinstam Martins, and I'm here to deliver a short story about water. When I woke up in the afternoon to go and tell my mom to give me 1,000 naira, I go buy 2 bags of pure water. When I went to go and buy the pure water, on my way coming back, a pure water busted. I didn't know what to do. So I saw my friend playing ball. I carried the other pure water and dropped it near him. I told him that I should help me and protect it. Now my mind was telling him, don't allow him to drink anymore. So I was like, okay, he might have the sense to not give anyone. So when I saw my brother coming, I told him to give me 500 naira to go buy one more bag. Then when I collected the money from my brother to go and buy the water, when I coming back, I told my friend, where is the bag of pure water? And I want to go inside. Yeah, he told me which bag of pure water. I told him I gave him a bag of pure water. Then he said that he gave it to his friends that were playing ball. Then I told him that all of them must provide 500 naira to go and buy another one. So when I was telling them, they all ran. Then I carried the other pure water and went to my mom and told her that someone dragged the whole pure water. Then she gave me another money. I went to go and buy the pure water and I drank pure water successfully. Thank you.
You, Martins, we made it. United Town, we made it.
We're hanging.
Hey! Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Martins. All right, we made it. We made it. All children were able to speak. And I was saying thank you to all the parents of all these wonderful children. Thank you to Martin's mom. Thank you to Lisa's mom. Thank you, Mudhafa's mom. Thank you, Sherifumi's mom. Zoladipo. Thank you, Sophia's mom. And thank you to all the mothers and fathers. Oh, thank you, Sophia's mom and dad. So let me take that again. Thank you, David's dad and mom. Thank you, Kayla's dad and mom. Thank you, Darino's dad and mom. Thank you, Jayu's dad and mom. Thank you, Martin's dad and mom. Thank you, Inise's dad and mom. Thank you, Mudhafa's dad and mom. Thank you, Sherifumi's dad and mom. Thank you, Sophia's dad and mom. Yes, because yes, and thank you, Martin's sister too. Thank you to all the aunties and all the uncles who would connect you guys during the week on Sundays when we need to have our classes, and maybe your parents are not around for one reason or the other. So I'm going to say thank you to you all. I'm going to bring as many children back on the call so they can say thank you and we can appreciate our wonderful children. So I'm bringing back our children on the call. Children, would you like to appreciate your parents? So please, if you would like to appreciate your parents, I want a cross answer. Excuse me. If you'd like to appreciate your parents for bringing you here, please say yes. Yes. And if you'd like to see them, say thank you, Daddy and Mommy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daddy and Mom.
Thank you, aunties and uncles.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yes.
Rita
Yes, please.
Diala. I wanted to tell who is the winner.
My dear, to this competition.
I tell who
There's
is the
no
winner.
competition. Oh, look at Jaden. Jaden, are you on the screen? I can't see you. Look at Jaden.
Yes.
So there is no winner. Yes, Jaden, I see you. So thank you. So there is no winner today, my darling Sophia. Today is everyone is a winner today. Diana is a winner. Jaden is a winner. Kayla, Jesus Shirley, Sophia, Martin, David, Elisi, they are all winners. You all are winners today, okay? So thank you everyone. Thank you children. Thank you parents. Our conference has now come to an end. See you at the top. Have a beautiful week ahead. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays. I know most of you are on break. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Bye, Kayla. Bye. Bye. Bye, Sophia. Bye, Kayla. Bye, Dan. Bye, Jesus Shirley. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye.